Imagine looking up at the night sky and seeing not just one moon, but two, a pair of celestial companions illuminating the darkness, casting double shadows, and altering the tides in ways we can only begin to imagine. How different would life on Earth be? Would two moons mean twice the beauty, or twice the chaos? This isn't just a science fiction fantasy. It's a possibility that could have completely reshaped our world. Let's dive deep into what would happen if Earth had two moons. Welcome to What If, the channel where we explore the impossible, the extraordinary, and the mind-bending possibilities that could have changed the very fabric of our reality. Today, we're stepping into an alternate timeline where Earth was never a single moon planet. Instead, it had two natural satellites orbiting in the sky. The consequences, well, they might just surprise you. To understand the impact of two moons, we need to first look at what our current moon does for us. Our moon stabilizes Earth's axial tilt, controls the tides, influences our climate, and even plays a role in how life evolved. Now, imagine adding a second moon into this delicate balance. The effects would be dramatic and possibly disastrous. The first thing that would change is the tides. Right now, the moon's gravitational pull creates predictable high and low tides. With a second moon, tidal forces would become far more complex, fluctuating wildly depending on the alignment of the moons. If the second moon was smaller, we'd see chaotic overlapping tide patterns, leading to super high tides in some areas and dangerously low tides in others. If it were as large as our current moon, then coastal cities, as we know them, might never have developed. The relentless push and pull of the oceans could have led to stronger storms, extreme flooding, and perhaps even prevented early human settlements from forming near coastlines. But it's not just the tides. Earth's rotation would also be affected. A second moon could create additional gravitational forces that slow down our planet's spin. This means longer days, possibly stretching from our current 24 hours to something closer to 30 or even 40 hours, depending on the size and distance of this extra moon. A slower rotation would also mean more extreme weather patterns. Without a fast-spinning Earth to distribute heat evenly, the equator could become unbearably hot, while the poles could grow even colder. And what about the sky? With two moons, nights would rarely be truly dark. Depending on their positions, at least one moon would always be visible, reflecting sunlight and creating constant moonlit nights. This could have affected nocturnal life on Earth. Many species that rely on darkness for survival, like owls, bats, and deep-sea creatures, might have evolved differently or struggled to adapt. Human civilization, too, could have been altered. The way we measured time, developed calendars, and even conceived myths and legends would have been entirely different. Now comes the biggest question. Could Earth even sustain two moons in the long run? The answer depends on where the second moon is placed. If it orbited close to the first moon, the two could interact gravitationally, pulling each other in and possibly leading to a catastrophic collision. If it were farther out, it might remain stable for millions of years before eventually drifting away or crashing into Earth due to gravitational disruptions. Either way, the presence of two moons would have created an entirely different evolutionary path for our planet. But let's say, for a moment, that we could sustain two moons indefinitely. Would there be any benefits? Possibly. Having two moons could mean a more stable axial tilt, preventing drastic climate changes over millennia. It might also have provided more opportunities for space exploration, with humans potentially colonizing not one, but two celestial bodies within our own backyard. Yet, the dangers far outweigh the benefits. The gravitational chaos, the unpredictable tides, the potential for orbital instability. All of these factors make a two-moon Earth a volatile and unpredictable place. In a way, we should be grateful for the perfect balance we have. One moon is just the right number to keep our planet's delicate dance in motion, ensuring life as we know it can thrive. So the next time you look up at the night sky and admire that familiar glowing orb, remember, it could have been very different. Maybe, somewhere in a parallel universe, another version of Earth exists, where two moons rule the sky, shaping a world unrecognizable to us. But hey, in this reality, we have just one, and it might just be the perfect number. What do you think? Would you want to live on a two-moon Earth? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey through the cosmos, Make sure to like and subscribe for more mind-blowing what-if scenarios. Until next time, keep looking up and keep wondering.